Welcome to Royal Readings by Royal Blue. I am Royal Blue. I am back. I've been on hiatus for a while for various reasons. Um, Getting downloads, learning lessons, going through life experiences, um, and ascending. Okay, so if you would like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. And also, they are free of charge, but I do accept donations. $ Royal Blue 365. That's ROYALBLEU 365. All right, so I'm going to get started. It's going to be a quick reading here. I pulled the cards to save time, and some came face up, some face down, and some in reverse. So let's get this started. Let me take a sip. I have a feeling that this is going to be a deep reading for someone. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for whoever it's for. Pretty good. All right, so let's dive in. Okay, so we have Virgo energy here, the Hermit in reverse. The Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. So I'm going to tell you what the Hermit in reverse means for us today on the 1st of February. All right, so the number 9, which is, here we go. Like I said, Hermit is Virgo energy, and it is in reverse. So we're going to see what that's talking about as far as past life experiences. All right, let's see here. All right, and here we go. Wow. And it's talking about loneliness, confinement, and withdrawal. Some of you may have felt that way coming from last year into the new year. Wow, that can go very deep. Because for some, the new year doesn't start until spring, which is in March. So, and for some, it's in January. That's a whole nother science. So I won't get into that discussion right now, but I just want to tell you what the Hermit in reverse means for some of you. Like I said, take what resonates. We all have divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. And even though there is a woman on the card, that's just representing feminine energy. So, it says, the Hermit asks that you take the time out of your busy schedule to connect with your higher self. Having trouble managing your day-to-day life has ignited your feelings of dissatisfaction. In need of spiritual sanity, this is a great time to evaluate your priorities. You know, what comes first? God comes first, then you, and then everything else falls into alignment. Because, you know, you can't do anything without God. And then you can't do anything without you. And then, you know, it's just like a domino effect. Just keep the energy flowing from God on down. So it goes on to say, a lack of inner reflection can cause you to miss the greater purpose in your life. Some of us don't even know why we're here. Some of us don't care why we're here. So the Hermit, the Virgo energy, represents love, beauty, and with it being in reverse, some people don't see that love or beauty in their lives. So that'll keep them lonely, confined, and withdrawn. So it goes on to say, beware of sinking too deep into isolation and becoming disconnected from the outside world. It is totally fine to seclude yourself to find clarity and purpose, but don't create your own confinement. Remember that this period of reflection is a choice, And you can free yourself from your own imprisonment at any time. And that's, you know, physical, mental, emotional, financial, social, however you see fit for your life. Don't be a prison to that. If you're imprisoned to that, then you won't even look for a way out. You just stay there until somebody else unlocks the cell for you and awaken you and show you your purpose. They guide you into your purpose. And it goes on to say, know that you are not alone, and that whenever you decide to reach out, a helping hand will be there to support you. I just told you, somebody's going to be there to unlock the prison for you. So you won't be lonely, confined, or withdrawn. You will be aligning with your higher self, being your true self. So that's representing the past, though. But some of you are still in that energy right now. So moving on, the next card is face down. So I don't know what the card is yet. I don't pick and choose cards. They just fall out the way they fall out, and I'll read them as they come. So here we go. Let's see what this card is about. Wow. In reverse, we have the devil. The devil. That's Capricorn energy. The devil. Like I said, we have masculine and feminine energy. So we're going to see what the devil in reverse means for you. And it's not all bad, even though the evil is bad, but not necessarily all Capricorns are bad or anything like that. So I want to get that straight. But here we go. And the devil in reverse is meaning awareness, breaking free, and empowerment. Some of you or us, or however it resonates, need to find awareness. You need to break free. You need to become empowered to be your higher self. And let's see what it says. All right. Wow. Like I said, it's not always bad when you see the devil card or the death card, but it is to awaken you that evil lurks. Evil is around. Evil is real. And it's all about your perception and your belief. What you know and what you don't know. That's why we have knowledge to give us wisdom, to give us understanding. So it says, you have become aware of your codependent relationships and addictions, and are making strides to break free from the chains that have been holding you back from moving forward. The devil tries to keep us stuck, and he knows his time is running out. Time is of the essence. Time is an illusion for some. Time is not real for some. Time is everything for some. And time is of the essence. And it goes on to say, you are open to a different way of living, even though it is scary to make those changes because they have become so familiar. You know, we watch things on TV that, you know, we become addicted to. But it's not feeding us anything positive, anything good, but yet and still we're entertained by it. The devil is an entertainer. The devil is an imposter. He wants to be God. He thinks he's God in his own right. But that's when we have to break free from that way of thinking, that some people think they are God, which I ain't gonna say to a certain extent. Some of us are in our own right. It's the birthright because we have divine blood in us. We are of a royal hood. But the devil knows who to mess with. He knows who is weak. He knows who can't, what do I want to say? He knows who he can devour, so to speak. He will eat you alive if you let him. So that's why we have to break free from things that are not good for us. We have to become aware of what we're doing, what we're watching, what we're eating, what we're saying, all that. Yet, don't let him steal your power through addictions, through toxic relationships. Break free from those things. And it goes on to say, however, the familiarity is not healthy. I just told you, toxic relationships, addictions to whatever, that is not healthy. And it says, and you have decided to empower yourself to choose another path. That's why you're watching this reading. You were brought to this reading because God wants you to know that the devil will never win. God is everything. God over everything, including the devil. It says the journey to the road ahead will not be easy. And we know that the road to our destination is not easy. Our road to heaven is not easy. We go through trials, tribulations, problems, obstacles, challenges, life lessons, all that to learn how to resist the devil. So he or she, whichever you consider or prefer, the evil is real. It's an entity. It's a power that is not good. It's a power that steals, kills, and destroys. All right, moving on. It says you will have to battle your inner demons who run rampant, using your inner fears and anxieties as a form of their own power. You know, you have control, but God has the ultimate control. But he gives you free will to use that control, to see how, if you're going to use it or abuse it. But it goes on to say, however, you will gain control back by eliminating the negativity and introducing more positive energies into your life. Now is the time. You know, this is a new year, so to speak. People make resolutions to make those changes, to become more positive. But then we get weak because here comes the devil rearing their head, and pulls you back into the energy that you tried to break free from. That's where you have to stand your ground and stay connected to the divine. It says you are vulnerable to temptations, so take extra care and caution. Don't let the devil steal, kill, or destroy your joy, your life, anything that is good for you. All right? That loneliness can cause the devil to break you down. So you must stay strong and aware. All right, so the next card we have, wow, representing the present, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. And I'm going to read to you what the Seven of Pentacles mean. In this card, you see the moon up there, representing truth, secrets, intuition, visions, and it's also, the moon is also a guide. The moon The moon controls our emotions. So I'm going to see what the Seven of Pentacles mean for us. All right, here we go. And this is representing the present, the right now. This very moment as I speak. No matter when you watch this reading, it could be 10 years from now. It's still going to resonate for someone that have never seen it before. Or if you have seen it before, it'll bring a recollection of what you needed clarity, answers, or truth about something in your life. So here we go. Seven of Pentacles right now in the present moment. Wow. This is involving having patience too. Investments and sustainability. Pentacles sometimes can represent finances, a reward for your hard work. So right now, a lot of us are going through, because we've been through a pandemic, a lot of us are jobless. People are struggling, trying to make ends meet. Even the rich have issues. You know, money can't save them. And when they die, they can't take it with them. So, money doesn't always make people happy, but it is necessary for survival in this world. Okay, it says, hard work pays off. The seeds have been planted and you are now starting to see the fruits of your labor. Like a badass, you're looking towards the future with long-term strategy, putting effort into investments for the best return. Some people are saving for their retirement. Some people are saving for their children's college fund. This is a time to start saving. At the beginning of the year, start saving. And by the end of the year, you'll have savings. You'll have something for a rainy day. You'll have money for a vacation or whatever you may need. So keep working, keep striving, and you'll attain a goal that you set for yourself. But anyway, it says timing is key for the sustainability of your ventures, the things that you choose and want to do, your goals. Cultivating your ideas with the care they deserve. Everything in your life needs nurturing in order to grow. All things that are good, that is. It says, this isn't just about money. I said sometimes it's about finances. It says, this is about passion. You can get paid off your passion, no matter what it is, whether you sing, write, dance, anything that you're passionate about. I see somebody that may be writing a book or want to write a book. That is going to be your bread and butter for the rest of your life, because I see a bestseller for someone. Wow. It says, you're putting blood, sweat, and tears into something you feel very strongly about, building a foundation for your personal freedom. Only you can keep yourself free by doing the right things, resisting the devil, and coming out of loneliness, coming out of the things that are trying to hold you back from moving forward. And it goes on to say, your ideas are coming to fruition, visibly growing before your eyes. Watch yourself grow. Keep your eye on the prize, because ultimately you will reap the reward of your hard work, like it said before. And it says, patience is key, as this will take some time to manifest the way that you envisioned. But sometimes we can't go by our own vision. We have to look through God's eyes and see the vision he has for us. It's either our way or God's way, and God's way always wins. And it goes on to say, there's no get-rich-quick schemes here. So some people play the lottery and think, boom, that's the end of their problems. No, that's the beginning of your problems. More money, more problems, right? So be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. And then what do? You just might lose it. So be smart about it. Don't let the devil ride. Don't let the devil use you and entrap you into poverty. But it goes on to say, you're in it for the long haul. You're in it to win it. So do the right thing, basically it's saying. And for the very near future, well, we have the High Priestess here. The High Priestess, wow. That's an intellect, wisdom, wisdom, intuition. The High Priestess is a very important card in this deck. So I'm going to tell you what the High Priestess means for us and why is it here for the very near future. Somebody's eyes are opening up. Somebody is about to see their life purpose unfold. And wow, remember we just talked about the moon. And this card, the High Priestess, is the moon's energy. So we're going to see what she's saying to us about intuition. I just told you that's what she represents. Serenity and a divine goddess. Although it's a woman, she is the counterpart to the high priest. And, wow. The High Priestess. Wow. Something's telling me is somebody may be getting high off life or whatever floats your boat. But it goes on to say, a mistress of the subconscious. The High Priestess asks you to listen to your inner voice. She combines serenity, inner knowing, and collective wisdom to guide you towards your intuition. You know how you get that gut feeling, like you know something? That is your soul speaking to you through your body. Only you could feel it. Only you know what it's saying. And it's your soul's voice. Your intuition is your soul's voice. And it says, trust your gut. I just told you, trust your gut. And let it lead you towards the right answers. Your intuition will never steer you wrong because it is part of your soul. Your soul is given to you by God. Once He breathed His breath in you, you became a living soul. So now, it goes on to say, don't force control. You know, we have to lose ourselves to gain control so we don't lose control, if that makes sense. But don't force it. Don't force control. You know, you need to let go of control issues, some of us. And it says, instead, let situations unfold as they are meant to be. You know, let things happen naturally. Because there's a lesson in everything that we go through, whether good or bad. And for the near future, something is going to happen because your intuition is going to tell you what you need to know at the right time in God's divine timing, not your own timing. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Go with the flow. And it goes on to say, at this time, pay special attention to your dreams because they're going to speak to you. Dreams happen for a reason. Not everyone dreams. I'm a dreamer. And sometimes I have a continuous dream that I might wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be dreaming and I'll continue where I left off when I go back to sleep. I mean, that's a true dreamer. So pay attention to your dreams because there are messages within those dreams. And it says, as they may carry subliminal messages. Wow, I just told you there's messages within a dream. But subliminally, some people say reverse your dreams to get the meaning. Or just face the dream to get the meaning. But anyway, Unlock your intuition to help you decipher the message in your dreams. It says, as they may carry subliminal messages that can help you in your waking hours. Wow. Some people daydream. Some people just dream at night or whenever they rest. I don't like to use the word sleep because when you sleep, you'll sleep enough when you have returned to the essence. So I say rest. So when you wake up from a rest, things can align, things can make sense because you already had the life of the dream go through your psyche, through your subconscious, through your mental, and it processes that, and some things just happen. They manifest just because you dreamed it. But it goes on to say, looking inward rather than outward can provide you with the guidance that you seek. You know, you have to look it within yourself to live out loud. As one of my colleagues in tarot reading says, go within so you won't have to go without. I like that. And shout out to Mystic Tori. And it goes on to say, your imagination is ripe with creativity and flow, free from logic and practicality. Creativity is creativity. Either you got it or you don't. Either you got it and don't use it. You got it and you might lose it if you don't use it. So be creative with your life. Do things outside of the norm if it's within you to do. We all have some type of gift if we tap into it. This is a gift for me. I've had since I was 4 years old, doing cards. Started out with playing cards. And I know people be like, well, why are you speaking about yourself so much? Because I have to use myself as an example so people can get what I'm trying to say. This isn't just for you. This is for me too. And it goes on to say, embody the divine feminine. Wow. We have all ladies here on these cards, by the way. Divine feminine. Feminine energy is all through here. So some people need to be more sensitive. Some people need to be more loving. Some people are too hard on themselves. You need to forgive yourself so you can forgive others. Somebody is needing forgiveness so you can move on to the future. Or otherwise you're going to stay stuck and stagnant, not moving forward, not changing, not growing, not evolving. It's time to move on because time is winding up. Like I said, time is an illusion. It's all in what you do with that time that you are given. Okay. Well, it says, embody the divine feminine that exists inside you to connect back to the fertile life source in all of us. We all come from God. He is the life source. He is the soul controller. Yet, and still, like I say, give us free will. What you choose to decide to do with your life is your decision. But make sure that it aligns with God's divine timing, with God's divine purpose for your life. It says, trust that your expanding intuition is guiding you to where you need to go. Wow. We all have a destination. We are on a journey, whether we know it or not. If you didn't know, now you know. We are on a spiritual journey. Some people don't recognize the stair steps that they're on. You can go up or you can come down. It's all up to your perception of life and the way that you choose to live it. All right, so use your intuition. Gain serenity. You know, that patience, that joy, that blissfulness that keeps you in God's alignment. Be gracious. with one another. Have mercy on one another. Forgive one another. Love one another. Love is the ultimate commandment, and that's what we should live by. So let's move on to the last card here. We have the, wow, here we got another Pentacle card. Wow. Princess of Pentacles. Someone wants to give you something that's going to change your life. The Princess of Pentacles holds in her hand the gift, the reward that God has for you. So we're going to see what Princess of Pentacles means for you, or us, or me, or you, whoever this resonates with. Princess of Pentacles. Let's see what she's talking about. Remember, we have all divine feminine energy here. All right, so here we go. Wow. And the reason why you're watching this reading right now, like I said, she wants to give you something. And here we go. What she wants to give you is knowledge. Because a lot of us have a thirst for knowledge. She wants you to stay grounded and practical. No, not overdoing anything. Just let the divine give you what you got coming. All right? So, this is the future. You got something coming. Something's going to be given to you before you leave this earth and return to the essence. Because we can't take everything or anything with us. And our energy never dies. It just transfers and transforms and is reborn through another entity, person, place, or thing. So let your intuition guide you. And it goes on to say, make your dreams a reality. Only you can do that through God's divine will. Make your dreams a reality. All these things that you go through, that you must overcome, will get you to your destiny. It says, you have a clear vision in mind and are now setting plans in action to make it happen. At least you should be if you're not already. I'm just telling you the things you need to do. Let go, change, grow, know, and so on. And it goes on to say, you are open to further education to expand your knowledge. Not necessarily everybody needs or wants to go to college. And that's not the only place that you get education. Life is like a school. This world is like a university. You know, you learn through the lessons that you go through, the experiences that you go through. At least you should learn. Some people never learn. And some people meet their demise that way. So let this be a lesson to you. It says, this includes learning new practical skills that you can directly apply to your life. Some changes need to be made in order to receive the reward that God has for you. And it says, wow, you have a thirst for learning, fueling your entrepreneurial spirit with curiosity and wonder. Some people have the gift of gab to sell, to persuade. The art of persuasion, as my dad says, the art of persuasion will get you to where you need to be sometimes if you use it in the right way. And it says, with curiosity and wonder, this is a time to collect resources, build assets, and pursue real-world goals. Now, I'm in the process of doing something that is life-changing for myself that the world will see. I'm not going to speak too much on it, but, you know, I have to use my gift where it is needed for who needs to hear it or see it. But, you know, make it real. Create your own reality through your dreams. All right? It says, The Princess of Pentacles. The Princess of Pentacles asks you to remain grounded in order to apply your creativity for use in the real world. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to get back into this. Like I said, I was on a hiatus for a period of time. Like, wow, like 6-7 months. I haven't done any readings. I've just been getting downloads and knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of how to become culturally free and to tap into the power that God has given me so I can distribute it equally throughout the world. And it goes on to say, by reframing work as play, you allow yourself to approach learning as a new adventure. Make it fun. Be creative. Make it fun. Everything don't have to be serious. Everything doesn't have to be strict. You know, the world is a beautiful place. If you are in that realm, to where you accept it for what it is. Heaven on earth. Earth is heaven. You do the things you love to do. You live the life you want to live. And then it continues on after you return to the essence through your spirit. And it goes on to say, move forward with reason and practicality. Don't make things hard for yourself. You know, life is supposed to be enjoyed. We were given it to enjoy. Yet and still we have challenges and obstacles we have to go through to get to the beauty of it all. And then we're free. It says, set your sights forward to expand. You're not limited to being in the city that you're in. Some people have never even traveled before. You know, there's a whole world out there that needs to be discovered. Some places haven't even been touched. But it's there. Who's not to say that you're the one to discover it? A beautiful place that man has not seen before. It could be you. But it says, realize your potential by allowing yourself to grow. So, like I said, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles. You know, she's watering her fruit. And then you're given the reward. Grow and reap. All right. So, I'm going to do one final card here. And then I'm shutting this down. I'm trying to get back into doing this the way I remember doing it. But it's all good. It's coming back to me. And that's why I'm doing this. Oh, wow. This one wants to jump out. So this is the one it will be. This final card here. What do you need to know? Let's see. Wow. Wow. And look. Remember I was telling you about the moon on this card? Wow. We have the moon. The moon. Wow. The moon is the reflects the light of the sun and controls and rules our emotions. Wow. Sometimes just go through and study the cycles of the moon, you know, from new moon to full moon and everything in between. So I'm going to read to you what the moon card means and why did it come up as the last card for, wow, Pisces season is coming up. And Pisces is ruled by the moon. So here we go. And this is, wow, right now, it's a surreal energy happening within your subconscious. And it's going to expose your shadow self, because the moon can represent secrets that need to be uncovered. Things that are hidden will ultimately be revealed. Is everything that's done in the dark, hence the night, will come to the light. You know, like I said, the moon reflects the light of the sun. The sun always shines, even in the dark. We don't see it because we don't think about that. We don't think about those sciences of the cosmos, the heavens. We don't think about those things. But the moon does its job. The moon goes through cycles as well. Like we have the blood moon, you know, you have all kinds of moons. You have the lunar eclipse, lunar energy. So here we go. It says, Pisces energy. Pisces season is coming soon. So by, I say March, which is ultimately spring, which is ultimately the new year. The Chinese celebrate New Year's in March because that's when the new year started, before January and February were added to the calendar. But it says, abstract and surreal, the moon illuminates our shadow selves, the parts of us that are ruled by the subconscious. The hidden parts is your shadow self, the parts that you don't want nobody to see, that you don't want nobody to know about. But like I said, everything in the dark comes to light. And it says, they are brought to light, wow, I just said this. They are brought to light by our dreams and fears, often projecting insecurities onto the people and scenarios in our lives. That's why some people can't get along. That's why there's jealousy, envy, hate, because people can't deal with their own insecurities or their own fears. So they want to feed off your energy because you have the confidence, you have the love, you have the beauty, and they don't see themselves as that. They want that, but want to go through you to get it. They'll steal your energy to get what they want, but then it ultimately fail because it's not for them until they get it for themselves. And it says, the more aware we become of our unconscious, the more we are able to identify whether we are acting from our irrational thoughts or our conscious mind. It's all about how you look at things, how you do things, what you say, and how you say it. And it goes on to say, go beyond the surface and dive deep to resolve your inner issues. Some people got some real issues. Mental, emotional, all kinds of issues. Like, get some tissues for them issues and quit shedding tears over things that you can change. It says, your intuition will guide you, hence the moon, hence the High Priestess. She's here for a reason, holding the moon in her hand. And it says, wow, your intuition will guide you even when it doesn't seem to make any sense. So we're going to make it make sense once we tap into our emotions, tap into the fears that's causing us to stay stagnant, not moving forward, being comfortable in our comfort zone. Some people say, think outside the box. I say, get rid of the box and just live. All right? And it goes on to say, psychic forces are at play, with illusions unraveling to reveal the truth. I told you, time is an illusion. Time will ultimately reveal the truth. And to me, well, I always say, Time is mastering everything. We can't do anything without time. We need time to wake up. There's a time to go to bed. There's time to cry. There's time to laugh. Time. Time is of the essence. Time is what you make it. But ultimately, there's God's timing, which has been manipulated and changed. That's why we have the daylight savings time. Time is an illusion. The man made time to what it is right now to keep us in chaos, to keep us in confusion. That's why you have to tap into the divine to receive divine timing. When to do things, when to say things, when to go here, when to go there. Be not only at the right place at the right time, but don't be where you're not supposed to be at the wrong time. All right? And it goes on to say, wow, it can be hard to decipher between what is real and what is imagination. We're living in a matrix. And it's up to you to use your intuition, use God's divine power and His will and His divine timing to escape. Because everything is connected. We all are connected. Yet people want to set division to make us think that we are not. We all came from the same source since the beginning of what we call time. And it says, pay close attention to your dreams. Told you that before. And listen to your gut instincts. Told you that before. So this is just confirmation. That's why this card popped up as the last card. Pay attention to your dreams. I told someone that dreams are dreams for a reason. So you can live them out. So you can learn from them. So you'll know before you need to know. Your weaknesses are also your best strengths. So, with that being said, I am about to get out of here. And hopefully something resonated with this reading. The Virgo energy, Capricorn energy, wow, we have Pisces energy. This reading happened for a reason. The depths and the profoundness of this reading will resonate to who it's supposed to resonate with. I'm not saying that each card resonates with everybody, but maybe some card resonates with some people. Maybe it doesn't resonate at all. Maybe you're cross-watching for someone else, trying to tap into their energy and connect with your own. So, like I said, in the description box below, if you'd like a personal reading, hit me up. And like I said, I take donations. Otherwise, the readings are completely free. And this was basically a general reading that I decided to do at the last moment. And tap into your energy, tap into your creativity. Go with the flow. No, this is not witchcraft. No, this is not voodoo. This is my gift. And I choose to use it the way God showed me to use it. So, with that being said, have a nice 1st of February. Peace.